Look how cute she is. Tummy time with Princess. Princess is now 1 month old. Well, what's going on here? What's going on here is Queen, for some reason, remember she went to the hospital and they gave her some creams to put on her body. And I'm doing a voiceover because she would not be still. And I had to keep asking her to be still. And it was just a lot. She's so active and funny. So I was trying to look in her ears. I'm like, it's got to be something in her ear or something. Only thing I could think of is when that freaking mosquito bit her in her forehead. So when you look close at her forehead, which I should have just told the doctor that, um I started looking up Zika pictures to make sure she didn't have Zika virus, because I'm going to actually, while I'm looking at her ear, I'm going to post this picture in 2 seconds. So because she wouldn't be still, I could not get a clear picture of her ear, which I will do when I get like a magnifying glass and a little cone piece or something to stick in her ear, kind of like the doctors do. But I need to do it for myself because they only look for like 2 seconds, and I'm like, I don't know what they're looking for, but I'm just trying to make sure her ear doesn't have something in it. Like, it just, I don't know what's going on with my baby. Now, here are the people with actual Zika virus, and it's something with a starting with the M, another type of rash starting from like a virus or something. I don't know which one it is, but it kind of looks similar, just not as severe anymore because I have been putting the cream and stuff on her body. So now we know why Queen keeps waking up screaming, and that's some of the time. Some of the time she still wakes up screaming for different reasons. I'm used to it. She used to do it when she was 6 months old, all the way up until now. But now she's dealing with something on her skin, and I'm helping her get rid of it. Now, I thought me and the baby had it as well. But since she's the only one suffering with like huge, severe rashes to the point where she's scratching her skin off, I have to take care of my queen. But she doesn't have good hygiene. I will say that. I have to wash her hands like a million times a day because she'll just reach on the floor. And that's how kids catch hand, foot, and mouth disease. I would show you a picture of that. Just Google it yourself. You'll see. But for right now, those two rashes look like hers. Now, I have to really see what hand, foot, and mouth disease looks like. The doctor didn't say much, but they never say much. They are useless. Like, thank goodness the cream is working, but they didn't tell me what it was for. Like, they didn't say, oh, it's for this type of rash. It's for this. They just treat people all the same. I don't know if it's her insurance or if they're just racist. I don't know. But I'm sick of it because what if it didn't work and it just got worse? They wouldn't be like, oh, well, is it this or is it that? They're just like, oh, let me just give you another cream, a stronger cream or something like. Anyways, so yes, I was trying to really, really, really look in her ears, and she would not let me. But I ended up just giving in because I really didn't want to put the cream on her upper body. Because I'm like, what if she has a reaction to the cream? I'm like, I'm not gonna lie, I was scared. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna put it on these little spots that you see here. She has them all over, so I don't know if something like was really messing with her. But again, it's only on her. So don't be like, oh, you got this and you got that. No, sweetie. It's only on her. So something might have bit her. What she does is she'll go play in the garden. So maybe a garden bug bit her. Like, again, mosquitoes that fly around everywhere in all types of seasons. Or it could have been a net. It could have been anything. But again, she likes to play in the garden, in the dirt, pick up rocks, and be a normal kid. So I'm not going to stop her from doing that. But if this happens again, I will, because I can't keep going to the hospital with her screaming bloody murder and then it looked like a cat was scratching her back. That's terrible to go to the hospital with those type of things. Especially, I'm sorry, but if you're black, yeah, because it just looks like you're beating the mess out of your child. And I'm like, I wish she would stop having stuff happen to her. She don't understand. She's fair skinned, so if you even breathe on her, she'll get a mark. So it's just like I'm just frustrated. But yes, I got to enjoy rubbing the cream on her, making her feel better. She loved it. As you can see, I had to rub it on her darkest marks because the rest of it disappeared. But it keeps coming back. So I really, really, really don't know what it's coming, what is it coming from? I don't know. It just keeps coming back. And the doctor was like, oh, well, it's not a severe, sweetie. It keeps coming back. What is it? Like, they didn't see, again, when I showed you the pictures at the beginning of what it looked like before and now what it looks like after, it's just, I can't see all of it. So I have to find it where she scratches. As soon as she scratched, I put the cream on it so she could stop scratching because she scratches to the point where she rips her skin off. So I'm going to stop talking now and I'm going to let you watch me put cream all over her in fear. Thank goodness I didn't have the volume on because I was scared. I'm like, I'm putting it in my baby's hair and a hairball fell out. And that scared me too because I'm like, okay, is it falling out because she's scratching too hard? Or is it falling out because it is? I only put the cream in it just now. Like, I'm editing this video right now. So by the time you see this, it'll be like, what, 1 day later? But as you're seeing this, I was just putting it on there. So it wasn't like I was putting it on for days and days and days. As I just said, I didn't want to put it in her hair because it's in her hair. It's not on her skin, it's her hair. But yes, I reached for her hair and the hairball fell out. Then I put the cream. So I was just like, should I be concerned? But I was like, you know what? But nobody noticed where it fell from. She has a lot of hair on her head, just like her mommy. No matter how many times I cut my hair, you still can't see my scalp. But yes, this was very scary for me. I had to put it in her ear, and then I had to put it on her scalp, put it on her forehead, but a mosquito bit her. So, my poor baby. I'm going to play some music now. And I'm back. So I was just enjoying my time with my queen. Usually you never see her in my beds because she likes to walk in the bathroom on the floor with no socks on, no shoes on. She likes to walk around the whole house and then she thinks she's gonna get in my bed. But I finally decided to just wash her feet off and bear the little germs that she's carrying just to spend some quality time with her while Princess is sleeping. And yes, I enjoyed my queen's time, as I always do. It's just when she be trying to touch me in my face, I'm like, ew. So now that she's feeling better, I'm going to show you guys a clip of her playing right now. I rarely show people in our videos though.
Oh, you done fail?
Oh my god, he is so silly. She gonna smack the baby. I knew she was gonna smack the baby with the teddy.
Uh-oh. Face off. The bear against the dog. Uh-oh. Big dog winning.
She's so silly. Get it, baby. Get it.
Got it now.
Get it, baby. Get it.
He not mad now. Oh, you
She tried to kick the dog. She tried to kick.
You don't kick him.
Oh my gosh, she's
He don't
so
play that.
Oh my god.
He okay now. See, you kick him. You don't get mad. He a good dog right now.
At least you know she gonna defend herself just a little bit. And knock that dog out.
Oh, you kicked him. You put the foot on him. Don't put the foot on him. He gonna get mad.
Get the doggy. Get him. Get him, baby. That's right. You get that doggy. I'm so done with her.